I'll never go back. Never. They force us to dig like animals in the pit. They beat us to make us work harder, take most of our food themselves.
Who?
Bulgar and his 2 sons.
So you're running away?
No. I'm trying to find some men who aren't afraid to fight and drive Bulgar and his sons from our village.
Brave talk from a little mouse who thought he'd left the cats behind.
And who might you be?
The Bulgar brothers. Wolf and Crow.
I don't think I'm pleased to meet you.
Wait till you meet our father.
Trying to get away, were you? I had a dog once that got away. But my boys brought him back. I made sure that dog never got away again. You hear me? Dog!
Stop! You'll kill him!
Kill him? Kill him? No, gal. There's a lot more work to be got out of him before he goes down to the boneyard. Take him away. Tomorrow he goes to the pit. As a pit dog.
Oh, please don't. Please.
I'll go in his place.
Lock him up.
Luke's mother and father sent this to you.
Thank you.
It's not much, but it's all they have.
What are we digging tomorrow?
Gold.
Gold.
We always thought it belonged to the village. To all of us. But Bulgar claims it's his. Left by an ancestor. And if you ask to see proof, he shows you his whip.
So nobody fights back, right?
They're afraid of losing their lives. Don't seem to realize. If you don't stand up for what's yours, there's nothing worth living for anyhow.
Luke tell you that?
Told him that.
Don't you know you shouldn't talk to the prisoner? You can get in some real trouble over this. Now,
What will you give us if we don't tell our father, eh?
How about a little kiss?
Chips off the old block, eh? Except, you know, I always get the first lick of the cream.
Father, look!
What happened?
It's Richard. The work broke him.
Well, stranger, you always wonder what a pit dog is. Take a look. Pretty soon you're gonna be one.
Gold.
It was over 100 years ago that they found gold ore here. We're farmers, and our life is the soil, making things grow. We long for the hot sun, not this slow, stale death. You see, we love this land. Our ancestors are buried here. Our sweat has fed the soil. We must stay, even as slaves.
Thirsty work, isn't it? Actually, it's cooler down there than it is up here.
You won't say that's after a couple of more loads. But he hasn't finished this load yet.
What are you doing? There might be a piece of gold there.
It's hardly worth it.
Your father and the other men are breaking their backs, and you can't even be bothered.
Leave me alone.
Come back. We need all the help we can get.
Think of women's work.
Just a minute. Number one, it's only woman's work because women do it. Number two, you were doing it badly. And number three...
Yeah, all right, all right. You don't have to remind me that I'm a failure. I can tell that by the way everyone looks at me.
What do you mean, failure?
I failed to get away from here. I failed to find anybody to fight. I failed to stand up to Bulgar and let him whip me.
Luke, you didn't fail. You couldn't help what happened. At least you tried. That's more than anyone else has done. All the other men have given up, but you haven't. You're not a failure to me. You're a hero.
I wish I was, but I'm not.
Stop talking like that. Don't start hanging your head like everyone else. If you act like a whipped dog, you'll be treated like one. And we've got enough of them around here. What we need are a few more dogs that snap and snarl and bite at anyone that tries to chain them up. Come on.
After all, land ought to belong to those that work it. A noble sentiment. Why don't you tell it to Bogart?
All right, I will.
You gonna back me up? We're farmers, not fighters.
Looks to me like you're pit dogs, not farmers.
He's right. We talk and we talk and we hope things will change. And they never do.
It's all right for you to say fight. You're a stranger, without any roots, just passing through like a bird. If you die, who'll mourn? But for us, if we die, it's not just the death of some men. It's the death of a village, of families, of a way of life.
I understand you've been stirring up trouble.
You mean with the dogs? No. Can't make somebody do what they don't want to do.
But you were talking rebellion to them.
Sure I have. But they're not listening. They're just not ready to fight you.
Yet? They'll never be ready to fight. But if you are, come and try. He doesn't understand the meaning of the word fight. It's obvious he can't do it. Come on, let's go. There's no fun.